Okay, now American Cancer what program topics by Worldwide Science Organization. Yeah, so go look them up too. It's just a lot of ways. Now, Amy taught me this. The way Amy taught me to do it is like my sister Deborah. I put in military, human subject, and then I put in her name, just Deborah Jenkins, not her middle name, and I put in her birthday, and I got her codes, and I'm going to show you those too. That's how Amy taught me to do it. However, I take from other people what they teach me, and I learn and research, and I find ways to add on my own. So I know that Delia Hackerson, although other people say, I'm delusional, but whatever, because, everybody stand behind the wicked. They look at their God. I mean, everybody stood behind the wicked as they crucified their own God. Right? Okay, so, yeah, everybody stand behind the wicked, but the good, they killed. And Delia Hackerson and Bettina Jenkins, and that's what I did. And this is what I came up with. Now I want to show you something. I hope you can see it. See right here? It says May B. J. Jenkins, Illinois. See, that's the code. See, they thought we'd never find this shit out. It's a whole lot of things I taught Amy, a lot of things Amy taught me. And that's for real. But however, anyway, Amy does know a lot of this stuff. She really does. She's like, she was like a piece to the puzzle, but it appeared that I have gotten the last piece of the puzzle that I need from Amy Anderson. So they found a way. Well, this is, tell you just a little bit that happened to me and Amy, because it keep on trying to get out. They used Amy against me. They finally were able to use Amy against me. I mean, they was using Amy against me on a lot of things. Amy was gaslighting me on a lot of things. And when I didn't try, but I would bring it up to Amy. She would get loud and boastful and say, "Oh, that's just them in your mind." And then I said, "No, Amy, that's them in your mind." And in order to calm her down, I would have to touch her. You know how you touch people and you talk real kindly to them and shit. And I ain't like that shit. I ain't like it at all. But I don't want to argue with you, especially not in your house and not in your car. And I don't want to argue with you in my room because they're our neighbors. And then too, I know they're simulating and shit. So they finally simulated Amy. And Amy can't be simulated very easily. Although she does know this program very well on some issues. They used her to say that I was infiltrating her with this lady named Dorothy. Yeah. And so Dorothy is a Caucasian female. She is a targeted individual. And if you don't know anything about Dorothy and you are a target, then maybe you can get on the lines and get her phone number or whatever. Because she can tell you a lot about this program. She can help you do a lot of steps of the program. She knows about Aleister Crowley. Me and her had really, really, really good conversations on not just this program, but also on the history of the program. So she knows that we also exchanged information. She gave me some information that made me go, because I was seeing that Aleister Crowley was Hitler, and she said that Aleister Crowley's son was Hitler, and it made me go, because if you do the math, it was his son. And then I told her about Barbara Bush being Aleister Crowley's daughter, and then we both came to the conclusion at the same time that Barbara Bush and Hitler were brother and sister. See, I like people who know knowledge past the targeting, and I mean past the targeting. It's like when targeting happened in the past, Dorothy can tell you that it's a possibility that her grandfather was into this. I mean, you should just find out who she is and see if you can get her phone number, or if you can leave your phone number with someone who knows her and they can call her, however that will go, because Dorothy has very, very, very good information on how these demons work, although Dorothy does not like to hear that they are demons. But this is what they are. They are Neanderthals. I did not say that to Dorothy either, because some people I have respect for. Some people are going through the same thing I am going through, or even worse. Most people are going through worse, because the people that I know and that I'm cordial to and have respect for, they have all been sexually abused or just beat every day. Or, their childhood was like hell because they were being experimented on. So Amy called and hollering and screaming at me, and I knew by her hollering and screaming that they were handling her. And she used the word infiltrate, infiltrated, infiltrating, and infiltrator. And I said, yes. Told them niggas, I said, yes, if you ever wanted me to drop all respect for Amy, you pulled the right string on Amy. It's like Amy was a doll. You know how you get them dolls and you just pull the string in the back and then that doll says stuff. And Amy had this stupid shit come out of her mouth. But that wasn't the first time. I mean, Amy treated my son like shit. But I'm not going to talk about that. My son wants you to know he'll talk about it. I still have respect for her because Amy had opened up a door that no one else had opened up, and that was a door to the police. And this was the first time that myself, could sit around police and we were in agreement. I mean, I did not even ask the police if I could film them. Something in me just said, oh, well, just put them on camera, because I don't like secrets, because it's just a secret, just secrets. So I don't like secrets, so I wanted to, and I just put the camera on him. He didn't mind, and he spoke in agreement with what Amy had put together. But by the third meeting, they decided to get me and Amy, and it was already a rip, and in our, I guess you would say, in the blanket or the cover or the material that had brought us together, it was already a rip in it. I mean, it was already ripped, but I would probably, try to fix it. Not like going to Amy and trying to fix it. I mean, I still have respect for her, no matter how belligerent she got with other people, or how I saw how they could use her to gaslight me and say stupid shit that was about me, but yeah, she tried to say she wasn't talking about me. Then who in the hell are you talking about? But anyway, yeah, so they finally got her away from me, but she taught me this, so I took it a little further, and I put in Delia Haggerson and Bettina Jenkins, okay? And so, here it is. It says, May, B.J. Jenkins, Illinois. That's where I was born. And here is a KT. Okay, so then The other one said that there was nothing that held Delia Ackerson and Bettina Jenkins. Now, why would her name come up with mine? And the reason that these other names are in here has something to do with something. Olsen S.J., and I guess that's Malvern, Kentucky. Watson, Kentucky. Also, it is a KT, and that's two. And they're right under each other. However, remember I said they piggyback because I opened this and I went in and read it, and there is no Delia, no Hackerson, no Jenkins, no Bettina. However, now I cannot find the program to prove to you that this program was there. Or maybe I can type in American Care Program, but I ain't going through all that because I didn't have to do that. I just went there, found this, and hit that, and then it was there. It said one result in 29 seconds. It only took 29 seconds for Google to show me, see, and I went in as the strong man because that's what they kind of like using, the strong man, although our names does not appear as the strong man. They appear in the way it is supposed to appear in English, capital letter first, and then lowercase letters. And they will have all these other things around White Delia, B, Bursack, Zeron, Vicky, West, because all this other stuff is just to throw you off so that you don't know what's going on, or I just don't know how to explain that part. Maybe Amy can explain that better. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people who can really, really explain this program. I know the program, I comprehend the program, I see what's going on, but I can't actually explain this stuff, but Amy can. Now here it says Griffin, California. Now, Delia Hackerson and this 10-year-long targeting that I'm experiencing now that made me homeless and everything. It came from Florida, and when I moved to Florida, the first street I lived on was Griffin, and now I live in California. But all of this stuff, I can take all of this and I can do a full circle on it. Now see, that's something that Amy cannot do because I was already breaking codes, dealing with the signs of Harmobile. Her name even goes back to Aleister Crowley. I do think I have a video on it, and you can check that video out. I'm going to come back and show you my sister Deborah. Should talk her out.